Right, everybody, welcome on in and welcome back. As you can tell, we've got a slightly different backdrop today. But first of all, you can call me Nox or you can call me Beats. Either one works. And I want everybody who's here to give yourself a high five or a pat on the back or whatever you do to celebrate because you made it to Friday. So good job on everybody. We all, I think, deserve a nice treat. Maybe go get a snack if you don't have one, or a fun drink, whatever you'd like to kind of, celebrate that we made it to the end of the week. Secondly, did anybody watch the Game Awards show last night? I only caught a little bit of it before dropping to watch kind of like my favorite Thursday night live stream, which would be Nerdy Math Rocks with Critical Role. But the little bit I did watch was pretty solid. My favorite, totally unbiased, which meaning red with sarcasm, that means I have heavy bias, was the arcade medley that they have with 21 Pilots there at the end with their first live performance of the song The Line. And not only like that's already great. That's amazing, right? But then Tyler gave us one of his screams. And I've just been playing that moment kind of on loop all day today since then. For context, they're like my favorite group. 21 Pilots is like my favorite band ever. So seeing any performance or seeing any broadcast of performance live, their song is already top tier in my head, and any live performance just elevates that further. And then on top of that, I get a Tyler scream, which he always executes perfectly. It just, yeah, that made my whole night on its own. But besides that, some of the highlights that I did catch or was, I found out after the fact, Balatro won Best Indie Game this year. I haven't played that, but it is kind of like a card-based game from what I understand. I'm not sure if I'll ever try it, but from what I understand, it also won Best Mobile Game. So if that's something up your alley, maybe go follow it up. Fallout won the Best Video Game Show Adaptation Award. Some people are kind of mad about that because Arcane was in the running. But if the category is Best Adaptation, then I think Fallout should take it. Because while Arcane is an amazing show, like period, not adaptation, but just show, yes. But as far as adaptation, it was pretty loose on League of Legends lore. I feel like they actually retconned a couple of things because of the show. Now, I'm not a Fallout lore, referee or anything. I know like little to nothing about Fallout, but I know that the show is kind of faithful to it. So I think if we're taking the category by its definition, Fallout should have won, and it did. So I have no qualms about that. I still think Arcane is a fantastic show. If you have not seen it, please, please, please go do yourself a favor and go watch it, and then tell me how you feel. You're gonna be all up in your feels right after, but just know that the community is all up in their feels with you. And the last one I'll say, because of course everybody always wants to know who won Game of the Year this year. And this year it was Astrobot, which is a PlayStation exclusive platformer. And if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend doing so. I did play that game and 100%ed it before they released the DLC. So because it's so fresh off the heels of Game Awards show, I might play that on Monday just to get through the DLC. It shouldn't take very long, I hope. I don't know, fingers crossed. Some of those levels were very hard, especially the last ones. They were very kind of like platform perfect shows of skills. So I know little about the new DLC, but I think it's probably going to mimic some of that. But I don't think we'd mind showing that on stream, so that may or may not be something that I do early next week. Now, those were the awards. As far as announcements, I think some of the bigger ones would be Naughty Dog came in with a new IP called Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. So it was more of a cinematic trailer. It looked very pretty. It looked spacey. There were guns, but also robots that you fight maybe towards the... that was like the end of the trailer. No release date as far as I know, or release window, but it looked beautiful. I'm interested. Now I'm interested in finding out more, but they got me at least interested, so we take that. CD Projekt Red is working on The Witcher 4. and this will follow Ciri as the protagonist. So moving away from Geralt. I haven't actually played a Witcher game. I've watched roughly part of this show, and I have seen several playthroughs of at least The Witcher 3, but I myself haven't played The Witcher. So I think this is supposed to release, I think, in 2025. Or no, I don't think they actually released a date, so maybe 2026. But it's coming, and it looked fantastic from what they showed us. I think that might be my into the series, honestly, as an actual player. So I'm looking forward to it, and let them take their sweet time. We don't need a repeat of Cyberpunk's release. That was a little choppy, to put it in the nicest terms. Also, there are just plenty of other games that I need to go through and play, so the more time they give me, I'm not gonna complain. And then the last one I'll mention, because there were lots of announcements, is FromSoft also is working on an Elden Ring spin-off that seems to be co-op, and that one does have a release window of 2025. Of course, these all could be delayed and pushed back, but that's coming. I haven't played Elden Ring, but a couple of my friends are super big fans, and since this is co-op, I might be more open to the idea of trying that out with somebody by my side. Regardless, gamers are going to continue to eat well, even as we have a lot of these difficulties with layoffs and stuff within the gaming industry. Plenty of creativity to go around. So lots of new games on the horizon. There are lots of new just games on my waitlist. So today we're going to take one off that waitlist and put it on the playlist. So Dragon Age the Veilguard is what I will be trying today. Now, as I've mentioned before, I have not played a Dragon Age game ever. This will be my first. This is the 4th installment as far as my understanding. But I am excited to hop in and see what it is. So let's go ahead and click new game, shall we? Now, as an aside, this is currently on sale on Steam.
Thoughtful.
I'll touch on that in a
Loved to
bit.
hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name.
Better pay attention to the lore.
Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even
Dang, that
their
sucks.
immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn.
So he's trying to undo what he
Somebody's
did.
gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Our introduction. Okay. So he's the bad guy in this game? Alright. So a full character creator. I'm gonna warn y'all. I sometimes spend a little too much time in character creation. We'll see how long today's is. I at least want to get through creating a character, and then whatever may be like the prologue section. I feel like that will take up most of today's stream just because of how long I always end up in character creation. Even just in like the vanilla base game. They give me tools, I'm going to play around with them. I have come to this bit a little early just to make sure, everything that I could show on stream is shown, and anything I couldn't is not going to pop up. But I haven't gone through all of the little tools that they've given us. Now, before we continue a little bit more, what I was saying before the history lore lesson came in, this game is currently on sale on Steam through the 19th. This is not sponsored at all. That would be cool though. But I'm all about saving those dollars when you can. So if you've been interested in the game, at least maybe now that price point isn't as high and intimidating. So just something to keep in mind in the back of your head. And I did mention Steam, so yes, this is the first game I'm streaming on my PC. That's what we'll be playing this playthrough on. But this game is also available on every other platform. I guess minus the Switch, because it can't handle it, so Xbox, PlayStation should have this as well. As far as why I'm playing it on PC, I guess maybe in the back of my head I was like, hey, you know, mods could be a thing. I haven't actually looked into that, but I played Baldur's Gate on my PC. This just felt right, you know? So let's go ahead. Let me stop talking. Let's go ahead and start playing the game and dive into Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Starting with character creation. So who do I want to be? So I could, first, what kind of person or being am I, right? So I could be an elf, descendants of an ancient fallen empire, so what they were talking about in our little history lesson at the top. I guess pushed to margins in the past. Some elves are building a brighter future by exploring their civilization's lost wonders. Okay. And then I am playing, I know I said I was playing on PC. I totally am. But I'm using a controller. Wait, no, go back. Yeah. Let me just make sure I'm on controller as far as settings. That is totally what. Okay. And we should be able to skip the history lesson.
I knew him as soulless, smart.
I like how I said that and then said cannot skip, but I totally could. Now I can. I was trying to cycle through the appearance. Oh, now it has. Cool. When I opened this earlier this week and got the game, it gave me button presses on the screen, at least the indicator, for an Xbox controller, and not. I'm using a PS3, an old PS3 or PS4 controller that I have lying around, but now it's mapped correctly, so that's pretty cool. So I just wanted to see other, you know, things we could see as an elf, what that might look like. Bad. Okay. I could be an elf. I could be a Kunari. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Feared and envied for their size and strength. They are pretty beefy. Some Kunari follow a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. I do like that they have horns, not gonna lie. Baldur's Gate 3, I super lean towards Tiefling. But I don't know. Kind of stuck between the two so far. You could be a human. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Okay. Like, I could be a human, but this fantasy game, I kind of don't want to be a human. Because I am one. So, still between the first two, I'd say. Not to trash humans, but like, I'm playing video game to not be human. I don't know. Y'all logic through that as you will. I don't think I'll play as a human character. At least not my first playthrough. Maybe if I get more experimental. And then we have the dwarf. Clever and tough in equal measure, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic. They can't dream? Is that like magic-y, or they legit can't dream? So that's kind of sad. But they possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. While dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across thetas. Okay. That's kind of sad though if they can't dream. I think I'm gonna go with elf here. I think I'm gonna do it. Going with elf. Now we gotta do appearance. Oh, we've got our presets. Just something to work off of. Wait, no. Go back. We're not done yet. We gotta customize. This is the whole shebang of right now. So, head shape. The best head blending experience, we could recommend setting all facial feature sliders to their base values. This can be done from the reset button at a later time. Would you like to do this now? Sure. So you're morphing 3 heads together, which is interesting. This guy's got really long ears, more of like a square-ish jaw, and a pretty standard looking nose. But over here, I feel like ears are about the same. A little curve to the nose, you see? Fuller lips and a rounder. Guy's got some... I don't know. I don't really like the ears or the nose on this guy. So place this one. Ooh. I do like the long ears. Got curvy ears. No, that was a big nose. Try not to be quiet here, but just trying to pick a face. This one's interesting. I've got nothing besides it's interesting. Okay. I definitely like the rounder jaw, right? And then the nose on this guy though. Did like that guy's nose. So this jaw, but we want a nose closer to that. We'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, I definitely could spend so much more time in this. But then we'd be here for like 2 hours of just me picking a face. So we'll go with this for now. It'd be interesting to see what mods do for that. I guess you would just replace the head and then you could... I think that just gives you another option to meld with, but that's interesting. Okay, no complexion. Done. Got warm, neutral, or cool. Cool is very gray, very white. Neutral or warm? I think it's gonna be between those two for me. But let's... We slide this. What does that do? Just pales this out. Alright. Am I blind or I'm literally not seeing any difference between warm and neutral? Try a lighter color? Whoa. A cool, darker complexion. You start looking a little green. Wow. Definitely don't want to be green. Let's just stay with warm. Probably stick something around here. Maybe neutral. I really can't tell the difference, but I feel like that'll make a difference later. I don't know. Ah, neutral. Complexion? Oh, this straight up changes your skin. So I might have to go back in and change our skin color based off of this. Freckled? I don't really have any freckles personally. Maybe quite a few options. Birthmark 1. Dark circles. Might take dark circles where we don't sleep well. I wonder if they, yeah, they do pop up a little better if you're lighter complected. That. And we will leave that as is. Forehead and brow. So you have presets, but I guess you can also just straight up change it. So head width. How big of a head do we have? Just because I want to see how narrow. That's thin. I look a little, I don't know why that made me think I looked a little gaunt. Didn't like it. We're here at 0. So we have, we're a little thick-headed. Flatten. Oh, that straight up flattens your forehead. Well, there's not much of a difference with the head shape we've gotten. Let's just do 30. Okay. Well, I don't want a wide forehead. Just leave it at 0. Depth. Failing to see what that does. I see. Yeah. I like that. Brow. Spacing. That one kind of makes us look a little mad. I like it. So much of this, I think, just depends on what facial features. Height. Oh, this is me overall, right? Zoom out. Oh, no, it's not. It is my brow height. Do we have high brows, or are they right next to our eyes? We're gonna keep it right in the middle, because we're normal. Inner position. Oh, okay, that softens it up. We're angry all the time. Do something like that. That way, if we do get angry, it's scary, because it's not like your normal resting face. Outer position. Or more curve, okay. You want them to be slightly higher though. And depth. That baffles me. Ah, okay. Ooh, yeah, we don't want that. That's uncannily like 2. Zero. Yeah, let's leave it like that. That looks okay-ish. Okay. Cheeks and jaw. I like how we did a preset and now we're just modifying everything. Imagine how much I would have taken if I like fine-tuned the preset and then did all of this. I think I did it okay. Cheek depth. Of cheekbones are not essential. I don't want high ones. Let me look. It's fine. Height. Over. Well, we don't want fillers. Let's just leave that at 0. We don't want to be any gaunt, but let's see what that looks like. Ew, so withered. No, thank you. Jowls. Our jaw. Have an underbelly. It's just that at 0, but it's funny. Height. Oh, you could make Giga Chad with this. I'm not gonna, but you totally could. And then the opposite of that. But we want a chin. Bro, you could totally make Mega Chad with that. I want a chin. Yeah. Ah, I see. Like that. Chin. I want somebody to make Giga Chad with this and just show me. That'd be so funny. It's massive. Fine. Chin. That wasn't. Whew. Chin bump. I see. I guess I don't have one. Okay, yeah, let's leave it as is. My chin looks fine to me. Larynx. I think. Well, no, I don't need to play with that. Scalp. How loved were you as a child? How flat your head is or not? Allegedly. Oh, I see. Just like your head. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Go back. Profile? Ah. Yeah, let's do that. And then scale. And make the whole thing massive. Could you make a Megamind with this? Kind of funny. Alright. So that's the head. Then we have the body. Undergarments we will keep as is. Body shape. This is a fit. An hourglass. On this. I don't care much for a skinny waist like that. That's a little. What's the word? Like not actual. I can't remember the word. Words are not my friend. But not helpful. Not representative. People's bodies aren't normally like that. Yeah. Let's go with that, yeah. Body proportions. Height. I kind of want the elf to be a little taller than humans. So we were on the shorter side. Let's give us like a shoulder width. So it goes up by 2, then 3. 2, then 3. Chest size. Oh, is that legit like our boobs? No, that's our chest. Waist size. Yeah. Hip width. Size. How big of a butt do we want? Not even that massive if you think about it. So. No. And then I thought we did our skin. Oh, I guess our. No, we totally did our skin tone. Okay. Eyes and brows. Eye shape. Spacing between our eyes. I don't think we need to bring that out anymore. That's way too close. Fine. Up, down. We do not want to be low. Left, up, down? I think that moves one eye, but let's just leave that the same. Depth. Oh, do they out or do not great. Yeah. Tilt. Oh, okay. For that, that's 0 is down. Okay. That makes me look a little sad. Let's do it like that. Eyelids. Oh, I see. I'm learning so much about the character. Eye color. Ooh, do heterochromia right off the bat? Let's turn it on to see. What if we do like 1 damage die? Or something happened to one of my ions? Purple eyes? Targaryen era? We don't got a red? We don't got a red? Custom. I can't pick like a red? That's interesting. Give them some values. No, they legit mimic. Okay. So we've got. How did you get purple then? Let's stick to purple and see what happens. Can we edit once we get to purple? Okay. I have to just play with the presets. Well, this one. Brown, right? I wish there was a red. I like violet hate. I don't know, I like the stark difference this way too. Silver looks sick. I like the blue-gray one too. I have like no reds. It's the reddish, the bit more red, most red you get, I guess. I landed right. I'm like, oh wait, what about that one? It's violet again. Okay, so it's between violet or this blue-gray. And they're very similar. Both of them. Let's make this one. Right one, yeah. Let's stick with blue-gray for now. But you can only do both of them. It'd be cool if you could do that for one eye. That looks infected. Cataracts. Oh! on the guy. I mean, I look cool either way. Eyebrows and eyelashes. Shape. Bro, that is so thin. They're gone. Your eyebrows are gone. They're non-existent. They disappeared. I want something that arches like that, but like a little neater. Can we just say that the music character creator here, like I keep making so many comparisons to Baldur's Gate because that's I guess the closest this genre so far I've gotten. That character creator in Baldur's Gate is a bop because you've got that song in the background, right? This one's so eerie. It's like, hey, something's gonna happen. I like this. Like, maybe. God. That one's pretty thick as well. 35. 35 win. 5, 35. This one. Lucky. 20. Ooh, this one's you got like that's into the eye, like sweet. Or right? We all have that in our brain. Locked it in. Got an image. 24 or number 6. I think we're going number 6. Color. Okay. I don't know why there would be a situation where I wouldn't match my hair color. Well, guess technically because we haven't picked our hair color. It's kind of been bestowed upon us. Yeah, yeah. We're on our turn. Eyelashes. Shape of our lashes. They were little. Gotta really look at the art on the left to try to see what they are meaning with the right. That's too long. So we don't want it that long. This one's a bit better. On 20. Like how often am I gonna look into my face like that? I don't know. I don't think very often. But I don't want that decision to come and haunt me like that's too feathery. No. Okay. So where was it? We're going with that one. Mascara. Oh, I see. A better mascara is black. Oh no, I think. Black. Okay, I think the other one is blue. Purple. That's too much. Maybe I can bring down the saturation on outside. A white. Then bring. Just to bring attention to my eyes. Or maybe like a gold color. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Can we get red? White. That's right. Okay, right. Right. Then slightly bring down the intensity. I think that's better. It's bringing attention to my eyes. Okay. Step 4, our nose. We'll get through this, guys. Alright, so tiny your nose essentially. Okay, number 2, winning. Number 2, winning. Number 2, stay winning. I like the curve of the curves towards me. But I think I still might keep it 2. Yes, yes. Size. Crookedness. So we're at 0. To the left or to the right, essentially? We're just gonna keep it at 0 then. Nose bone. Depth. Oh. Don't like that. I don't like that. Go back. Okay. I kind of got chills from that. Height again. Sure. I actually like that look. Turn it down a little. What do I do? Nose bridge. Yeah. What it is? Width. That's a bonker. Depth. Okay. It's a little bump in the nose tip. Oh my god, Pinocchio? Ooh. Leave that as rotation. Like a hook on your nose at the bottom. Nostril size. How much can you smell? The efficiency. I don't know. Oh, you could make those huge then. Yep. I guess how shallow. Depth. Which excludes me. Mouth. You don't want lip fillers. Just natural. 5. Okay. Up, down. Up, downness. I feel like that's okay. Yeah. Size. Big of a mouth that we got. Okay. Oh, these are the lip fillers. Wow, look at those plump lips. Or no lips at all. We gotta give ourselves some lips. Lower. Bro, these could be huge. Mouth corner position. Oh, are we smiling or are we scowling? We gotta give ourselves a slight resting bitch face, I think. Yeah. Something happened to our eye. We need that to evoke through our face somehow. Right? Ears. Have ear shape 1. Ear shape 1. Okay, I see. It's good. 7. I like 7 and I don't know why. Yeah, I would like an earlobe. Cauliflower ear. What does that mean? My left is this one, I think. Oh. Well, no cauliflower ear then, yeah. Well, ear asymmetry was on, but I did not turn that on. Might have come with the preset though. Let's turn it off. Oh wait. They look like really different. Depth. Oh. Just a little bit. Rotation to 0. Is that like how close they hug my face? So right now they should be hugging it pretty well. Yeah. Let's fan out a little bit. Height. Up or down? Oh wait, go down. Down. I feel like you can't really go wrong here. Like, they're just ears. Also, you're an elf. It's not like you're comparing it to an actual human. Because that's already different anyways. Position. This changes something. No, like the actual positioning inside my skull. We'll just leave that there. Hair. Your character changes so much depending on what you choose as hair. Hairstyle. Go to number 1. Number 1 is bald. 5. 6. My ears still poke out a little bit. 6, okay. 8. I really like the front of 8. 10. That's really... The braids, those are pretty. Okay, so we've got... We're leaning on like maybe 6 or 13 so far. 14 is what we've been playing with. Oh wait. 15. Got like a bun. No, top. A high bun. 16. My face rocks 16, but I don't think I'm going with 6. 17. 17. That's giving ballerina. 22 also looks really good with my face. 20. Maybe not with my face, but hairstyle. Give a little bit of shadow heart. 29, 30. This is also giving a little shadow heart. I wonder if so for Baldur's Gate 3, I couldn't really like it would be really I can't even speak. It would be really hard for me not to put shadow heart in my party. So I wonder, because there are also companions in this game, what the equivalent of that might be in this game. Bro, it's Michael Jordan. Ooh, 36 has some flavor. $30. 41, 2, 3, 4. Not. What mods are gonna go crazy for this part though. So many hairstyles you can put together. $60 looks sick too. Braid right there. Braid. Why does that look like Anakin Skywalker? Like the hairstyle? This is reminding me of my character, my original V from Cyberpunk. Of course I added color to it, but I did go Mohawk. So, there are a lot of hairstyles. Just remember that we started from 1. Oh no! Alright, there's 88 hairstyles. I think, honestly, we might go down to 6. I did like 6. I think I like 6 best. We're gonna go with 6. And then my hairstyle ideally should be I had it, but let me just give a quick little run through all the colors just in case I have a change of heart. The music's slightly less eerie now. I haven't paid attention too much to see if it changes at all. Like, the further I go in, does it approve or disapprove? Well, you could have purple hair. It's giving you Imogen Tumult. You know, you know. Not that brown. But not this black either. Slightly browner than what I've got it. Down the brain. Yeah. Scalp. Okay. No, I don't think we want. Eye makeup. Eye makeup. God. Okay. That up just so we can see like the differences. This is none. Wait, let's also change the color so that we can super see. Okay. We can modify that later. It just gives us a better visual. See? Wouldn't have been able to tell prior to that it was beyond just my eyelid. Okay. in a slightly messier manner. Like number 4 a bit. Ooh, I like number 7 a lot. Because of the way it comes down. This one's pretty too, number 10. It comes down a bit. Got a little more intricate pattern with it. Seems interesting, doesn't it? That one, giving a little bit of Joker vibes to it. Like clown makeup, but in a cool way. I really like it. That one's pretty basic. Like, in a good way. Like, you couldn't go bad with it. And that's what I have. I think... go with 18 because it looks really interesting. Follow up by 17, I think. 18 looks super interesting. And we'll go ahead and change the color. I do like a little bit of the reds we're getting into. Maybe we can put in some purples to go and give a little backstory to my eye. A little nod to that. Go with purple and just make it darker. Too bright is too bright. Yeah, by definition. We want it to read purple or violet, not overpower. But what does blue look like? That same kind. Kind of like that a little better. Moved it. I have to do it manually. That's a little annoying about this. Color intensity 2. See, we can mix and match. Add a little more depth. Okay. Currently have glitter. Glitter style is global across all makeup categories. Changes will be applied to blush, eyes, and lips. What does it mean if I can't tell? If I can't tell, we'll just leave it as none. Oh, it can't tell because it's not on. No, I'm blind. Can't tell. None. None it shall be. Eyeliner. Black. Sure. Really can't tell. White looks better on me. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. No glitter. Intensity mascara. Black. Want to see what all black would be. Wait, but we're doing white. Just change to white. And then our intent. Yeah. Okay. Lip makeup. Could also match the white we've been doing. I feel like would be a good option. Let's try different style. Or two. Bring down the intent. Or what would purple look like? We don't have a purple, and I don't want to go through the effort of making the purple. Maybe I do want to go through the effort of making it a purple. How's this black? Is it just because it's not intense enough? I like the edge. I do like that. Actually, that looks kind of sick. See what experimentation can get you to? Okay, now this is making me want to do the purple. Looks pretty nice. No glitter because I'm blind and can't see glitter. No, I think what? Halfway. Halfway. Now you can't tell. But I know. Lip liner. You on? Lip liner? It's the very tip. Just make it look like my lip. Pretty natural looking. Okay. Alright, those are my lips. I want blush. I think we want blush. Blush. Okay. They have tattoos. I'm so down. It's like literally on my face. They have tattoos. They have tattoos. Change lighting. Whoa. I don't know if that's been an option for every single thing we've been doing. Oh, hi! I don't know how long you've been talking. In chat. I just noticed. All I've been doing so far in the game is making my character. It's been about an hour of that. To nobody's surprise. So we have 36 options to choose from. This one's a snake. Bring intensities up. See them all. Then I can choose. Okay, good. Okay, so we have snakes. I like the top snake a lot. I wish you could mix and match, but I don't think that's an option. Sharp line. So you just bought it, but tried downloading while patching you and playing. Oh, yeah. This is a pretty beefy game. From the download only. I've only really gotten this far into the game so far. So once what happened to me was I downloaded the game and then it wanted to like patch all of the filters essentially, and that took a big chunk before I could even start playing the game. But so far so good. No lore really given yet. I like this one too. That goes with the lip design I've got. This one looks a little scary. Maybe if you were doing like a necromancer build and make this look like your skin was decaying, that would look kind of cool. You'll have to tell me how long you take through character creation after I'm done. I'm taking a while. This one looks cool though, and it looks like my one eye was affected by something. Okay. Maybe. I think they all look really cool. They're all giving like druid a bit. This one's a bit more of a warrior. This one means I was like trapped or something. Oh yeah, Polo popped my eye out. Also pretty. This one giving like a little bit mech robotic, but in a pretty way. That one's too busy. That one for me. Oh. They're not ugly, but they don't go with what I have in mind. This one also is giving a little necromancer. These are so druid. So druid coded. These are all so druid coded now. Okay. We're leaning on. Should have written them down. I do like this one a lot. I think this one. 3. Or 8. Yeah. Number 8 or number 3? Maybe number 8, because it goes so well with the eye. Change the color. Yeah, body tattoos too. Intensity's up. What color? I guess grayish looking thing. Classic black. Can't go wrong with that. Almost rhymes a little. We had like a red on. Druid in green would look really cool. Maybe like a blue-black. This is supposedly a blue-black. Not giving too much blue. Not on my side of things. We could go classic black. They look essentially the same to me. So for flavor, I'm gonna do like blue-black. Even though they look pretty identical. And then body tattoos? Wait. Put up all the intensity. Oh my god, full body, like legit every limb. Yes, please. A little more snake. Definitely Death God-esque. This is Burb. Really cool looking bird though. A little flavor. This one's dragon at the top. Sort of like shield. I want whoever made these designs to make me a design. Oh, there's like a little dolphin thing over her knee. Her right knee. I like this one. Okay, number 8. Not me thinking like, how long would this actually take IRL? I went to a tattoo artist with these screenshots. Can you make me this? That one would have hurt. Look at those kneecaps. This one seems like they could have taken it larger. Especially on the bottom leg. Could have done a little more. Oh my gosh, that knee. It looks cool. But oh my gosh, that would have hurt. You get a monkey? Oh, that's like a handprint. I do and don't like that. I guess you can take off that arm. Okay. Again, I wish you could mix and match these. Especially if they have control for each arm or limb. Oh, this is very snake. I only really get 2. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Little callbacks. Okay, I like that one. Same one. Definitely different one. Okay, one to the left, yeah. This one. Those are just tattoos. Now we're going to scars. Oh, the classic 3 over an eye. That would ruin my tattoo. This one looks like I got burned almost. This one definitely looks like I was stitched together, like my face. This one also looks like a burn. That's decorative. They have a lot of cool, like, necromancer-esque designs here. And snakes. Surprisingly. What does 28 have? I can't tell. I can't even see it highlighted on the review. So that's a little nose break. I kind of like that. I like this one too. And this one. Can I select a couple? Probably not. Okay, so it's between nose break or the lip. the lip and then make darker color. Damn. Just a tad. Okay, I can see. Nobody in the game is going to inspect my face this closely. I think the red gave it, yeah. Smoothness. How smooth is my scar? So, not smooth. I was not done with that. Body scars. More. Whoa. Knowing all this information, I kind of want to come back and do like somebody who's super withered and totally gave into like being a skeleton. Like, cause look at that. It's kind of gross to think about because that's a scar, but it looks pretty. I think we will not have any besides the little lip and paint. Yeah, face paint on top of all of this. This is reminding me of Horizon because there are some outfits that you get and it'll come with like face paint or body paint and it will just be a representation of like a different tribe you're in and stuff. But only like part of it. I don't want it to overpower that too. Like that is literally looking like face paint from the newest Horizon game, Forbidden West. The Tanakh in the desert look like that. I wanna flip this on the other side. My face. I don't think it. Maybe the faded a. What presets of colors do we have? Keep it, but we white. Ooh. You have like a purple one? They do. Interesting. That one's pretty. I like that one a lot. I do like this one too because it's got purple and white. That one does though. Okay. Go with this one. Then we get body paint. This is the game, guys. This is the entire game. Kind of matches out because I don't have, at least on my right leg, I don't have as many tattoos, but it covers my right arm. You could make a skeleton in this game. You could legit make yourself look like a skeleton. Okay, so a lot of this covers a lot of the... She could mirror some of... Like number 3, I would like if you just flip all of the limbs. And assuming, yeah, same ones. Okay. Those scars, paint, done. Okay. That should be the last tab. Except that was appearance. Oh, there was just a lot of body paint and scarring and even tattoos that evoked a lot of skeleton imagery. So I think if you went like knowing that, you could go in and just make yourself legit look like a skeleton. And I think it would look really cool because a lot of those could stack on top of each other, especially with the body paint. And you can change the color the tattoo's color. You can have those play nicely. Now that I know what I look like, how am I? What class am I? So I could be a warrior, a mage, or a rogue. Now I won't do mage because it's just magic. I know that's why a lot of people choose mage, but that's not me. I could be a warrior or a rogue, which are the two I think I have to decide between. So a warrior commands the flow of the battle. Some lay waste with sword and shield, while others use a two-handed weapon to send enemies flying. For rogues, hallmarks are quick movement and reflexes, whether wielding a bow or dual swords is kind of cool. They use powerful, precise strikes for lethal damage. I think we're doing. Okay. This is our starting outfit. This is what we're gonna look like for a while. I get 2 swords as a rogue. I think arguably look the worst as a rogue though, outfit-wise. Aspirational armor. I like the look of the rogue better than the warrior. It's less clunky, but I guess that makes sense because a rogue should be more mobile. But the swords. I do like dual wielding. That just looks really nice. Because you need one for sneak attack. I think we're doing rogue. What does the explore button do? Oh, okay. Duelist. Draw your steel, parry and dodge past enemies to gain strength with everyone. Okay, but that means I have to be good at parry and dodging. Saboteur. Deploy explosives and turrets to devastate enemies and pick them off with arrows. But then I don't get 2 swords. Or the ranger. Hunt the enemy, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous, powerful magic. I think duelist for swords, right? So I think we're going for rogue. Yeah. Faction. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. We're not even done with the beginning part. Backstory. Your faction choice influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices. Is that because my name is Rook? Is that what that means? I could be part of the Grey Wardens. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Oh, thank you. I am Rook. Does that mean I don't have to pick a name? Because that'd be great. I haven't even thought of that part. I had a whole week, but I didn't do that. Bonded in blood. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Blight Killer. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Okay. Vigilant training. Base defense and health are slightly increased. Okay, well, it's not bad to have health. Oh, it changes my last name. That makes sense. Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. The Staring Group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlethan Forest. I hope I pronounced that right. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlethan's reality warping magic. So this is magic-y. Gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers. Deal increased damage versus the Fey Touch. But I deal increased critical and weak point damage, which might be pretty good for rogues. The Shadow Dragons. This underground resistant opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Gain reputations for the Shadow Dragons. Increased damage versus the Venatori. Don't know who that is. Your class-specific resource generates slightly faster. I feel like that could benefit whatever class you decide. And that's a cool name, Shadow Dragons. Lords of Fortune. An informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Rivain. I almost said Rivian. That's a car brand. Rivain. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. So increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedown on enemies with slightly less effort. I think that's a no. The Morn Watch. Well, I don't like the fact that their emblem is... It looks like a skull, but it also looks like a bug, which is... I don't like that part. But I'm still gonna read it. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling grand necropolis. Increased damage against the undead and demons, but we like demons. Not the undead, but we like demons. You can apply an additional affliction stack on targets. So I think that's also a no. It didn't start off great with its emblem. Antivin Crows. Swift knives in the dark, the crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Increased damage against the Antam, and I can hold an extra potion. That sounds cool. It's also giving very rogue. And I look cool in that outfit. I do like the Shadow Dragons a bit. This seems to make sense for rogue, but I don't like that it's has to deal with magic. So maybe no on that one. And this one gives me more defense and health. Then I'm a military order. But I don't know. Between... Okay, what's my surname? I'm a Grey Warden, I'm a Thorn. I'm a Shadow Dragon, my surname is Merkar. And if I'm an Antivan Crow, Deriva. That sounds pretty cool, Deriva. I think I'm gonna go with that. It's also very rogue. Okay, we've already gone through. Oh! My casual wear looks... Yeah, we're gonna go with this faction. Playstyle. Oh my god, there's so much to this game. Select an experience. Okay, so this is basically difficulty, I think. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I feel like you've read more about this. You're coming prepared as an informed player. I'm coming with nothing at all but vibes. Keeper. So this is easy. This is slightly harder. But it's balanced. Combat experience. Combat party and equipment choices. Okay. I don't know. I think since this is default, we'll probably set it here, and if it gets really, really hard, we'll go down one. I don't think we're going up. No. We're gonna start at just adventurer. Oh no. Did I make a bad choice then? Because you know stuff with these choices. Just a yes or no will suffice. Is it just interesting, or is it like I did something very significant? So I do have to pick a name. Well, lucky for me, I have created as myself a list of names for situations such as this. So now I'm gonna go reference that. Let's see. I have... Okay. Well, I'd like you to tell me other points that you know of as I'm playing that may impact. Like if I made a choice that would totally have consequences. Don't tell me what the consequences are, but like after the fact you'd be like, ah, yeah, that was one of those critical points. So the first name on my list is Kevin, but Kevin with a Y, because medieval times. But we don't look like a Kevin. We could do Juniper. Juniper de Riva. Polaris de Riva. Jasper de Riva. Ara de Riva. Okay, what if I name myself Crow, but with an E? Zan. I like Zan. Zan with an X. Okay. Now we pick our voice. Oh, I'm so dumb. Let's just name us Nox. That's my name. Easy. Okay. Now our voice.
I'm glad you're here.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
I can be English.
I'm glad you're here.
Or not.
I'm glad you're here.
I guess we'll be English to add to the feeling.
Time to get to work.
Yeah. It sounds a little bit like Caitlin from Arcane. Which is the actor who plays Cho Chang in the Harry Potter movies.
Time to get to work. Time to get to work.
The low pitch gives a little bit of Karlach.
Work.
I think we'll go low. I can customize the main character and a few events from the previous Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know what that would be, so we're gonna skip that for now. I hope that doesn't mean anything. Rook, in quotations, is my nickname. So Tav, for everybody. Got my full name, Nox Deriva. We're an elf. We're playing as a rogue. And we're from the Antivan Crows. I almost made myself Crow. Or Zan. But we're gonna go with Nox, because that makes the most sense. Glad I figured that out before I clicked next, though. We're gonna make our past adventures default. So I don't want to mess with that. I have not played another Dragon Age game. Now we're finally gonna start the story. An hour and 40 minutes into stream. I took a while with character customization, but I kind of set that going once we started. That it was gonna take a while. Okay. Finalizing our choices. We are sure. And now we get to play the game. Now it all begins. This is all new to me. Completely. I promise it's... Can't remember how long of the gap it was between the third game and this one. I want to say like 10 years, but that's just really me spitting out a number. So the previous game was Inquisition. I want to say that came out in like 2015, so maybe 9 years. But roughly 10. It's about to be 2025. Crazy to believe that. Like, got 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks left of the year. And then we're done
So, where were we?
making a character.
Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can
What a cool
perform his
nickname,
ritual.
the Dreadwolf.
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous,
And Rathus. That's
capital
cool.
of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert.
She's pretty. I don't know who she is.
Naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin.
Oh my god, we're gonna start in a
The
bar.
shadiest bar in town,
That's so D&D.
and a missing contact.
That's our mission. I kind of jumped a little bit with them
Let's
kicking
try
open the
this
door.
again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Yeah, a little bit. There I am! I'll do more than demand. Let's talk this out. Nah, we gotta fight.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is.
I've chosen the direct approach. I don't know how to play the
Be
game.
ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
Darling. She Vex? This is what, 1v3? 4?
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Barrack, now!
She gives me so many Vex vibes.
Bianca, she'd like you to stay a while.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists
Venatori.
took her to Dumat Plaza.
Girl should have gotten the bottle before she told me that.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
I got the information, didn't I? And you'll miss that? Oh, literally, I said, okay, but it worked though.
See you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right, break's over.
Chug.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
The girl of her word. Noted.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
It's a move now. I just move. No, nothing else. Yeah, I can't jump or anything from wildly pressing buttons.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We
Sprint.
don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice
Do
and
I have point?
casual.
Give.
Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Bless you.
All right. Anything else I can interact with?
still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating
guy
us
looks a
from
little
the
like a
Fade and an
tiefling.
endless number of demons.
Less bulky as a
I have
Canary.
to talk him down.
Oh, I have to. Okay, I go first. I see. I hope I go first. I'm just following. Amplifier. Like a speaker?
Wait, but I didn't do anything.
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in
Bah.
Arathis.
We've got to help her.
Oh, so if I hadn't done that, maybe she would be okay.
Don't
But
have
we'll just
time
save
to get
her.
arrested,
No, we gotta
especially if-
save her. If it's because of us. But also it's like the right thing to do. Are they gonna smite this lady?
Oh crap.
We're
Or is
too
that
late.
not
The
related?
ritual started. But
Okay.
if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go.
Alright, now we
Always
gotta
this
run.
way.
Okay, where's
She'll
that
get
way?
us to Dumont Plaza, then never get us to Solus.
Watch out!
What is that? It's like a demon dog? It was on fire. Definitely looks canine.
Demons on purpose.
Well, it's demon.
The veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
They look cool though.
And when the veil comes down completely,
This way we like demons.
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
He had a lot of faith in that pillar over that gap. Press X. Oh my god. Oh, did I jump into combat? Is that what this is? No, jumped into...
You're safe now.
She's cool.
Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
I want to know who his voice actor is.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Never better. In a hurry or a little shaky. We'll just go with never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Have I been
Where's
an
Ned
arm this
Dallas?
whole time?
Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the
But I'm
bar
on a
owner to keep it
sword.
quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous
who
blood
voices him?
mages. Their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
No sword?
Demons, here they come.
Combat basics. Before a light attack. Attack chain. Okay. Okay. Why do you have a sword? How do I dodge? I see. Got there. Oh, well that would have been nice to know. Nice.
I think that's the last of them.
Can I collect
Good.
anything
Let's
from
get to
them?
Dumont
Me
Plaza
being
and
Luke
find
Goblin.
Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get
These
it.
don't can take anything, right?
Solus tears down the veil.
We're gonna guess
Doesn't
not.
that destroy everything?
Look at me with two swords.
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
See. I got gold. Just want to check around really, because I don't think I'm coming back here. Nothing is immediately attacking me. More gold. Can I go this way? Can I go in there? Even more gold? Not what you want to do in a super dire situation. Okay. The game's letting me. Unless this has consequences later. In which case, this is a learning lesson. I think that's it. I gotta follow this.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Enter the new area. Oh, I'm entering the new area.
That's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
Whoa.
They're
Oh.
the ones who made trouble at the ball.
What are you talking about? That wasn't me. That's this guy. I thought he was gonna hit me a little sooner. I could have just.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
The Venatori have erected a barrier. Oh, something that hit me. This is a crystal? Yes, it was. Okay, so they're the Venatori. What is it that I do extra damage against?
Friendly
Forgot.
bunch of cultists, aren't they?
The crows have taken
Oh.
out contracts on them. Nasty bastards.
Oh, is that me? I could have admitted that. Yeah, not dodge against magic. So now we keep going, I'm assuming. Something here. Gold? Gold. I'm so rich. I actually have no idea how much money I have, so they could give me a number at the end of this and I'd be like, yep.
Sliding down.
Slay down here? I hope so.
They're allies of Ned Gallus. Kill them all.
Use R1 to select your new Stratic Strikes ability. What's that one? The only one available. Duh. That's really cool. Another one, right? Yeah, there's a couple.
Venatori, take your revenge.
We don't like mages around here.
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
The green ones might have had healing in them. I have 3 out of 4 potions now. Yeah. Okay, so 3 green. Did I say 3? I meant green Voss's vases should have healing components in them. Investigate. Roll for investigation. I look really cool in cutscenes. Neve! I'm assuming.
Alright, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's
Nev.
so good to see
My
you.
bad, Nev.
We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this
Are
city
they
have reasons to
frozen?
hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Oh my god, her shoes.
Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Yeah, let's do it with a nice job.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory.
I will be.
That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual
It's a
he's doing
building?
gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
Oh, this is her city.
Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
Nev has
So,
joined
if
the
we do
party.
catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf,
Nice.
whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual.
They
so he
literally
can't
just
fight us.
leaped off.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
I hope I'm going the right way. I don't think there's a direct path that way. Do we have to fight a demon soon? They're like everywhere. I hear them. Very fluid movements though. I do like that. Definitely recommend playing on a controller, but I'll say that about just about every game that you can play on a controller.
We can slide
Zip
down the
line?
line, get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Imagine a demon just like hits you while you're on this thing. Can I climb up here? No. Yes? That's not what I intended, but that's super cool. I can climb up things. Alright.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I don't think there's really anything I've been missing. Let me just check this really quick. They wouldn't put anything here, right? Wow. I guess they did. Alright. Just gold though. I have no idea how much gold I actually have. Unless it's been popping up. Couldn't tell it. This is health. I'm at 4 out of 4. Yeah. So it auto collects those. We can cross there, but I don't want to. That looks like... That's locked. It looks like it's locked with magic. Now we go through. I can fire... I have a bow. Okay. Quick fire or hold. Okay. I'm assuming those are undead. I thought she was another enemy. Oh, these guys have more health. I'll get quicker at that.
On the entrance. I can get it.
And I'm assuming that replenishes. That's the only ability I have currently. But it's pretty cool. I do think I like the fact that I picked Rogue. I think Warrior would have been a little clunkier. Probably hits harder, but I get 2 swords.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
Yeah, but I like exploring. Can I run? Yes, I can run.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Rathus. Glyphs. Are we gonna get us a little story? Or am I supposed to know this from previous Dragon Age games? Somebody in power. That's a wolf. So is this the Dreadwolf? And some sort of portal. Okay. Key. Investigate.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus
this is a
hates
prison.
slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
So it reacts to like when the audio's playing, it reacts to your position. If you're wearing headphones or like this, it would go more towards my left speaker than my right. That's pretty cool just right off the bat noticing that. Wait, is there anything up here? Oh, okay, I can see that.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Yeah, look at that. Is that like a gate to something? Is that what the picture earlier is of? Squeeze in.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
Or dragon. Oh my god, look, you can see water. Like that. Like, I know it's dumb, but like the fidelity of this, you could see the water just running down the side in such a really nice way. This dog. Enemies. Can we stealth? No stealthing allowed.
More demons.
That's just 3, right? That's a health potion if I need one. I do not. A lever! I think I was just supposed to come up here anyways. Nope.
It sounds like that opened something below.
But yeah,
Then let's have a look.
the door we needed to get to. So no secret location. Dang. It's a health potion I don't need. Oh, maybe it was a secret location? No, it wasn't, right? Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. More dogs. Not sure what that might mean. Something was here. burned. There's a chest that I want to open. So I'm gonna do it. 22 gold. Loot. Little instrument. This looks like maybe it was a study. Office. Is this Solos' office? Does he sleep in his office? There's a bed here. I really thought that was gonna be locked. Well, no worry. Is the Marg good? I have no fun drink today. Just water. I have to get up early tomorrow. I'm going to visit my family. So, I can't really drink too much. So now I'll just want to sleep in. Pretty. Wow, look at the water reflection. Something's in here. Oh, there's
It's
that
the big
eerie
glowing
portal.
window you saw earlier, Rook.
Yep.
It's called an illuvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
How pretty
He
that
must
looks.
have gone through it.
Well, you gotta try it. Let me know if it tastes good. Who did I meet? Just Harding, Barrick, and Nev so far. And we think Solus is in this building. And I'm assuming past this shiny gate mirror thing. And we've just fought a couple of baddies on the way here. Skeleton looking things. Touch it? I get to step through it. The water physics in this game is pretty fun though. I admired wall. It's kind of like falling down cracks along a wall. Water just looked really cool that.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
Ha ha
I
ha.
know these trees.
Hey, that
This
door closed
is
behind us.
Arlequin Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. We've never seen anything like it.
I have no idea who I can and can't romance. So,
The
we'll
tremors are
just be
getting
vibes
worse.
again. Enemy fights? These are demons? Oh, they're different colors. Are they like right next to me? Can I use my shock? Aw. Did he fall? Is he dead?
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathous.
Wow. I didn't think
Faith and
falling
mess
would
this close to
make
the
him
ritual,
die.
No telling what could come through.
So, is the romance situation you're talking about similar to how originally in Baldur's Gate, before they did the patch, romancing with Thara was technically only attached to a bad path where you kind of had to be evil and kill people? Or is it just like Astarion over Gale and stuff? Oh, it can also heal you. So if you don't use a healing potion, but you're down on health and you break one of these, it will heal you. Nice to know.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Is the person you're romancing a vampire? Are there vampires in this game? Or as close to vampires as this game gets? Oh my god, there's a vampire. Is it an undead? Defeated an enemy by knocking them off a ledge during combat. That's so funny. I got an achievement for doing that. Also, just do what your heart tells you, man. If there's a pretty lady in this, like Shadowheart, I'm probably gonna be doing that. But I don't know, because I've not played the game. Can I go around here? Is there anything around here? No, nothing. Okay. You can already guess. Have I met them yet? No, don't answer that. We'll just see what I do and then not be surprised at all by what I choose. Thank you. Thank you for the yays for the achievement. I didn't think it would be an achievement. I just thought it was funny that he got flung off. And I heard the little da-da-dunk.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Nah, I'ma keep looting. Oh. Pretty cool so far. I do like the combat. It's very fluid. They could have sniped us from right here and they didn't. So I gotta go that way. So let's go down here first. More money. The music right now is reminding me a little bit of the Hunger Games. Just a little bit. Now it's not, but I think it was the trumpets. Whoa, look at those trees swaying. To delete shortcuts by holding L2 and pressing D. Alright, well. Was I supposed to be more hurt? Ah. Let me get up there. Okay. I didn't take any heat for that. It looks really nice, the game. Especially with the flashes of green. Because of the ritual. Do I have stamina? I don't think so. Just nice. That's just a ledge. So it seems like I can run infinitely, which is good. Ooh, this ledge means I can't go back. I don't need to go back, but that's what that means. Point of no return.
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes this ritual.
I want to use this. Select. Aw. So I have 8 arrows total. They regenerate though, they said. Yeah, you have to let me know when you start. Let me know how far you get. You'll probably get farther than I do in this initial playthrough. No, I wasn't done exploring! Oh, this is a big guy. Pride demon.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Oh, I don't have enough momentum. Not enough momentum. It's just that guy. He doesn't have any other mini-me's. AoE attacks. This is probably where I should use arrows, but here I am.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Literally a pride demon.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right, I'll take it from here.
I don't like that. What does that
Are you
mean?
sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend
He's
asks
gonna start.
nicely.
He's gonna start
Solus
talk no
needs
jutsu.
someone to sell him another option to help him justify changing his
Oh my god,
mind.
is he gonna die? What do I do? I don't know this dude. Do we think talk no jutsu is gonna work? I think we're gonna support him. He's done nothing but be supportive of me. I don't know this Solus dude. Varric seems to have a deeper history. So personally, because of that, I don't think it'll work. I'm a little skeptical, but there's no like an in-between.
We've got you back. If anyone
Harding
can get through to
disapprove,
him,
Nav approves. Okay.
Thanks,
This is
Rob.
where romancing
Whatever
begins
else
and
he
I
is,
didn't know.
He's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Okay, well, I like that. That exchange was okay.
Take care of the team.
Oh my god, he's gonna die! This is so much like he's gonna die! I'm not gonna see this man again.
Hey.
I really hope
Chuckles.
I'm wrong.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Does he have purple eyes? I have a purple eye.
let's buy him some time.
I don't think it would have, like... I don't think I could have gone up with him and, like, fought Solus with him,
Varric is
so...
getting through to Solus.
You better move fast. You can't hold these demons up forever.
Okay. He's not
The veil
dead.
is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
I mean, if he's an elven god, I don't know how much Bianca's gonna do. Bianca! Oh no, it broke!
People are always dying.
Why did he name it Bianca?
It is what they do.
Is it named after somebody? Oh my god, that would hurt more. Am I supposed to know this lore-wise?
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
Facts.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
Actions have
What about the
consequences.
demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to.
Oh
stay
my
back
god,
and
do I have
deal
to
with the
pick?
demons.
Ah! It's magic. I don't know anything about magic. But I'm just knocking down pillars. Right? Somebody needs to stay back and deal with demons. I feel like... I don't think I need a mage with me since we're not doing magic. So I guess I'll take Harding. Who do I like more? Is whoever I leave gonna die? Don't answer that. I feel like the mage should stay. I feel like Nev should stay. Yes? Whoever I pick is gonna... Okay. Well, no. Don't tell me. I'm not gonna read this. I think we'll take Harding, because I feel like a mage should stay here.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got
Also,
it.
she didn't like that Varric went over there, so I feel like this is good. I feel more at ease with my choice here. Okay, I gotta run now. Oh my god, are those aren't bodies, right? Oh, but those are bodies. Those poor people. No enemies over here though, so far. If I mistime this, can I fall or what?
Bring down that scaffolding.
Okay. I feel like whoever you like more will like if you choose them. I don't know, I made my choice, man.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
I definitely don't think a mage really could have helped here, so...
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
And then it falls. Alright, alright. Okay, she's alive. That's good, that's good. I really don't want him to die, but I'm still getting that feeling. No! I don't even know this man!
Varric,
I think the narrative doomed him from the beginning, though. I really don't think I could have changed much of that.
no, no, no. Harding!
Are those the elves he banished? There's two figures. Oh, I'm knocked out. Won't know. Oh, I'm not knocked out? body. Okay, we got him. Where's Solus? That's not good. Two and a half hours when we got to the the screen name.
You have no idea what you have done.
Completed the ritual. Did we?
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly,
Alright,
had I the
excuse
power
me.
to control you, I would already have used it.
Why can't he control me? Oh, okay, the blood magic, okay. Okay. No, I'd like to know more. I don't want to wake up. I don't think this is the trick.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanuris, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight.
So those two things weren't supposed to escape?
They saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said
Killed
that's
him,
his
man.
style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths and let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Sarcasm, really? Yeah.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
God.
Algernon and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
I don't think we're really here fully to blame. But I guess he's trapped. And I guess those guys aren't good. The facts are that they're loose, so we gotta deal with them, right? Oh. Do we think Varric survived that, though? He looked really near death, but I was also had a head wound.
Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now. Well, Look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to
Just
stop
but
me.
a flesh wound.
Don't think I'll be making
like
it
he's
out
got,
to
like-
the field anytime soon, though.
Yeah, I would like to know that.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out, by the skin of her teeth mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry about that.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work.
I feel like he should
Like
feel
your impulsive
a little more
rescue of those
worried
captives
and
from the
want me to
unbound
tell him
slavers.
things.
There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Why did Varric have like some suspicious looking facial
See you
expressions
later,
there?
kid.
Is he gonna die now? I'm confused. I'm like both suspicious, but worried. Okay. So we did... Oh, we have this? We want to check in with Nev. We stopped Solus from tearing down the veil, trapped him in the Fade. However, Solus insists that sabotaging his ritual unleashed malevolent elven gods named Elgar'nan and Jilanane. I'm sure I'll hear those and then I'll understand how to say them. Though wary, the team can't afford to ignore this warning. They must hunt for signs that dangerous gods stalk the land. I'm sure he's not lying about that part. I saw two figures. Whether or not we're entirely responsible for that, I have issues with. Okay. Then signs and portents. T-maxed. Okay, so I guess that's just the story so far. Oh, okay. It tells me. Gotcha. Lace Harding, lead scout for the Inquisition, tackles adventure head on with her trusty bow and irrepressible good nature. So so Harding was with Varric when he first started this. Harding has to figure out how to finish what she and Varric. So they both started this mission together. Nev Gallus. I almost thought that said pirate investigator, but it's private investigator. Member of the Shadow Dragons. Cool. Always chasing a case. Vinthras local and private investigator signed on with Varric. Yep. Nev hates an unfinished case. Don't give up until Solus and the gods are dealt with, and she'll keep an eye on home while she's at it. Okay. So Barrett can't come with us anymore, so I'm assuming the other two will be the rest of my party for the time being. Story completed. So we completed this one. Gotcha. So that's Varric. And that's where I want to go. The library. I know nothing about anything right now. The Shadow Dragons on Tevinter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abomination with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Big Pharma at work here. Yes, we've all heard about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by the use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow those with violent intent if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium, so that's a Southern thing. That's funny. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations, they are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Thesia Palace, living in a border town in the Tevinter Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais. Sure. Okay. So there's North Shadow Dragons and South Shadow Dragons. Okay. That was that. The Anderfels, land of shocking extremes, the most desolate place in all the world. The two blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. Dang. No insect or grub will ever reach them. Well, it's a land filled with wonders, like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face. That's not where we were, though, right? I don't think so. Her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame. No. Or Westhaupt Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Minthras. Minrathis. I'm gonna get these down right. Leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captains was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Almari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. Okay. The Maker spoke. Okay. He showed her all the works of his hands, the fate, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of the creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. Yeah. He begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mafarath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Almari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Well, this sounds familiar. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. Ranks of Andraste followers grew until there was a vast tide washing over the Imperium, and when Mayferath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. No! At last, the armies of Andraste and Mayferath stood before the very gates of Minrathous, but Andraste was not with them, for Mayferath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to Tevinter. Bro. For this, the Archon would give Mayferath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. And so before all the armies of the Elmari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword, and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mayferath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady still sits at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on all his children. Damn. Antiva. In the rest of the civilized world, it is common belief that Antiva has no king. I assure you, gentle readers, that this is untrue. The line of kings in Antiva has remained unbroken for 2,500 years. It is simply that nobody pays attention to them whatsoever. In truth, the nation is ruled by a collection of merchant princes. They are not princes in the literal sense, but head of banks, trading companies, and vineyards. Their power is conferred strictly by wealth. But Antiva is not primarily renowned for its peculiar form of government, nor for its admittedly unparalleled wines. Antiva is known for the House of Crows. Since Antivans are well known for being good at everything but fighting, it is more than a little ironic that Antiva possesses the most deadly assassins in the world. Their fame is such that Antiva keeps no standing army. No king is willing to order his troop to assault her borders, and no general is mad enough to lead such an invasion. The attack would likely succeed, but its leaders would not see the day. Nice. Arlathan Part 1. Before the ages were named and numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, never reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for a month at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade and dream. In those ages, our people called all the land Elvhenen. I guess they were like elves, right? Which in the old language mean place of our people. Guess not. At the center of the world stood the great city of Arlathan, a place of knowledge and debate where the best of ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in forever cycle of ages, drifting through life is what we today would consider an intolerable pace. The world outside, the lush forests and ancient trees were changing. The humans first arrived from Parvolan to the north, called Shemlan or Quicklings by the ancients. The humans were pitiful creatures, whose lives blinked by in an instant. Too true. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. Yeah, they really called us out. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elvhenen off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. So I think reading these, there's 28 of them, would give me more knowledge of the world, which is great, because I don't have that. Not really have been playing another one of these games. I'll read this one. I think this is the last one, minus all the Word of Thetis. A letter dated 6 months ago. Idiot, I hope you're reading this. If the trail really has led you to Tevinter, it'll be harder to get messages through. The Antem and Antiva are prickly about anything to do with our neighboring kingdom. Back home, things have cooled. They are not forgotten. Killing all those Antem may have felt righteous in the moment, but the Talons are still complaining that your actions ruined weeks of setting up a larger, more effective strike. I'm one of the Talons still complaining. Consider this trip with Varric a contract. Crows don't fail contracts, especially crows from House de Riva, who may need to improve their judgment. But there is more at stake than honor. Whatever this Solus is up to needs to be stopped. I've seen enough of his handiwork to know that. Don't get careless out there, don't fail, and don't get yourself killed, or I will come after you in the Fade myself. Viago. So this is a letter to me, I'm assuming. No idea who Viago is. Maybe we'll find out later. Missives? Don't have any missives. And if I need to know something, I will look at the glossary. We're gonna go talk to Nev, and whatever that may lead us to, I think is where we're going to end stream. I really do want to continue playing this, but I need to go to sleep at some point. But I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game. I think it was a good choice. The library. Is this a missive? Select. No. It goes in our codex. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the Lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who call themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of Evaneris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of Fade. Like magic? Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues, for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow. Okay. And I will help. The lesson. No idea who that is. Guess we'll ask for a slow arrow if we need anything. Right, she's bottom, I'm guessing. Wonder if I can open any of these. I don't have any swords. My swords are gone. So she's... I can just run on the table. Is there anything back here? Oh look, there's that gate. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. The Dreadwolf's illusion. Most of us have only traveled through illuvians at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work. Who's June? By creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any illuvian, and not just its bonded partner. Thus we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal illuvian. Yeah. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow. What is a slow arrow? And I will guide you. The last and same person. Who is this person? Let's not go through it yet, even if I can. Now we know that's there. Okay. Nothing else around. Gotta go through the door. That auto opens, which is nice. I don't have to like click anything. Well, those auto opened.
Whoa.
Whoa is right. Dogs! Still want to know what that means.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently.
The lighthouse.
It's a lot to take in.
She's very pretty,
Harding
is what
thought
I
we
will
should
say.
talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
I've done so much looking around. I found this mirror. And like 2 pieces of paper. And we need to call the slow arrow if we need anything, but I don't know what the slow arrow is. I'm level 2. Rogues are cunning and adaptive. They fight with 2 swords, yep, and a bow while exploiting many enemy weaknesses. So... Yep. Oh, I can charge an attack? Okay. Tap L while moving. I think I've been doing that. Cool. This is what I have. So unlock things are exploding arrow. I don't think I'm gonna use my arrows that much. Evasive maneuvers! Oh, Nev is pretty. She's very pretty. She has her hair down right now. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I could do that. Or repose. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get good at parrying, but I think this is probably the way to go. Oh, wait, I can get multiple. Are you gonna say interesting to everything? Downfall. Jump attacks guarantee criticals if you hit the target. Okay. Okay, so they're prone, essentially. Gain precision after a successful defend. What is precision? I do still like evasive maneuvers. Oh, what is this? I don't have this up. Oh, I do like that. Pilfer. Brain of Decay. Probably not. Hurricane of Blades. I do like that. Eating is... And I automatically compose. I think this is probably... I think we'll go this way. We're going towards Duelist, so... Sustain. Yeah, we don't really want anything. Pose. Damage. Melee attacks. And yeah, so I think this is the path we want to go in. We probably should still get... Probably should have gotten evasive maneuvers, though. I feel like that will help whatever the situation. This one, situational. I'm not really going to put effort into my arrow, but I think maybe getting these core ones is probably not a bad idea. Yeah. I'll read that. Those powering. That's level 2. Well, I think when I gather everybody at the library table, that'll probably be a good segue into continuing the story. Therefore, I think this is a good place to end today. And do I have to like click save? Yes. Game. Autosave. Yeah. No, we can just call it save 1. Yep. Cool. Now that it is saved, I really like the game so far. It's been really cool. I do want to continue playing it. That means it's a good game, because I do want to just keep going. But it is almost 10, and it will almost be 3 hours of stream. But I'm definitely looking forward to streaming this more next week. Next stream will be Monday. I have a packed weekend, so no surprise stream on my end. Who's my favorite NPC so far? I don't really know Harding or Nev very well. So I don't think I have a favorite yet. I do really like how I look. Like in all of the cutscenes and being a rogue and my mobility, I do really like the character I've built so far. So I think that's a good direction, the positive upside so far starting. But I don't think I'm leaning anyway yet. I'm very glad Varric didn't die, assuming that's still him. I was getting some weird vibes at the end with his face. He just had a weird expression. He could also just be gravely injured, and that's all it means. But I'm still very just like sussing everybody out. But I think I'll get deeper into all of that and those relationships as I continue the game. I will release an updated stream schedule for next week at the latest Monday, but I hope to do that by Sunday night. And that will be on my Twitter and Blue Sky. So in case y'all don't follow me, but I'm sure you do. Those are my socials. Same as on Twitter. Twitter and Blue Sky is what I use for announcing live streams and the stream schedule. The other ones have different various content, so look at those and let me know what you think. But yeah, I really like so far Dragon Age the Veilguard. I definitely think it's worth the buy if you haven't gotten it and you really like these type of games. Like if you really like Baldur's Gate, this is definitely the same type of game. Combat is different though. It's definitely not turn-based like Baldur's Gate. But you can still pause and stuff. So it's not Elden Ring in that regard, because there's no pause in that game. But that's where we'll leave it today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really loved interacting with everybody today. Remember to be kind to yourself and others. I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend. This is Nox signing off, and we'll see you in the next week. Bye!